insightful. It's like, you give off like a very comfortable vibe. Like it's not like talking to like a lawyer or like different mortgage brokers and stuff like that. Like when I found you on TikTok, and how casual you were and the phone calls that you do, it just brought like a different kind of comfort.
Let's head out for lunch. So what are we eating today?
I don't know. What are we eating? Umbrella? I think Asian. I'm feeling Asian. The loan docs was all wrong, so I had to escalate with the BDM.
It's full raining today. I think we should get our umbrella.
I have one.
Oh, damn.
Haha, I saved the day. As always, guys.
Where are we going?
Should we just go local then? Should we just have Japanese? Because the weather's so bad.
Japanese? Again?
I wouldn't mind fur actually, but it's so far.
Fur's over there. Let's actually have fur.
Hey, you need to talk into the mic.
Well, you need to be my good mic holder. So today I have a 15-minute call booked. You know, I've been preparing for it the whole day, as you can see from what I've done in the morning. So let's jump on, speak to this person. Yeah, hello, can I speak to...
Yeah.
Awesome. So I went through your information. So yeah, do you want me to go through the form you filled in and start from there, or you had some questions you want to ask up front?
Yeah, it was more so just about advice and what the next steps I should take on. So in 2020, I purchased something off the plan.
All right.
In Melbourne.
Yep.
Now it's 2025. It was due for completion, or expected completion was in 2022.
Yep.
And then now it's just been delayed and delayed.
Yep.
My main concern was what I should do next about it, because now it's 2025. Should I just leave it and just cop the L, or so I put down I think $50,000 for an apartment there off the plan.
And how much is the property worth?
500.
Have they told you when's the actual settlement?
No. They said they'll let me know closer to the date.
But they've been telling you for the last 3 years though.
Yeah, exactly, which is why I'm lost. Like, is there a way for me to break out the contract? Is this a normal thing? Because that was my first big purchase. I thought, alright, you know, I'm gonna purchase something, investment property in Melbourne, and it seemed alright. And then I put my deposit down, and then it's like they went rogue.
Alright.
And it's hard to get an answer out of them.
Who's the developer?
It was with
Oh, those lot. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they're pretty notorious for this type of stuff. And then what's the excuse? Like, why is it taking more than 3 years? Like council approval?
Yeah, they just keep saying they've run into challenges with council.
Nah, that's BS. It shouldn't be taking that long. Now, have they gone under, or they're still operating?
I have no clue.
No clue. Okay, cool. Did your solicitor vet the contract, and did you ask the solicitor saying, hey, look, what's the sunset clause? Is there a sunset clause in there?
Yes, I don't even know what a sunset clause is. And the solicitor, they provided me with one.
Oh, no, you used their solicitor?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, nah. The reason that I asked you all this question, because I have a lot of clients who call me and they've used people like property when they call me. So what happens is the sunset clause, especially if it's with their solicitor, it can be not arm's length. It's a conflict of interest. So sunset clause is basically once you purchase something off the plan, right? They give it 2 years. For example, if 2 years you put down the deposit and they haven't built it yet for whatever reason, right? You can go to them and go, hey, you actually had 2 years to build this. I want to I have an option to pull out my deposit without you guys suing me, right?
Okay.
So they put in like 2 years and stuff, but if you read further, they said, oh, once it hits that sunset clause, we have the option for another 2 or 3 years, or some is even longer, right? So that means you never can get out of it unless they go bankrupt, right? Which they're probably not. They're probably trying to focus on other projects, bring some money in, and or pre-sell more lots. Try to fight it legally from that point of view. The other part is there in the contract, ask them another question, is there option to on-sell? So which means like you get the contract and you find another buyer and go, hey, look, it's 500. I'm happy to set like if you do a valuation on this property now, like if you were to buy a similar property in this area, how much would it cost to buy this? Would have gone up by 600 or like 510, 520?
I think, they've emailed me like 3 years ago saying that good news, it's already gone up 10%.
Yeah.
Like in that area.
Yeah. But like you looking at realestate.com, like being like fact checking that it's true or not. In terms of like borrowing power and stuff, I'm just seeing if you do need to service this loan. I can definitely get you 460. So 450 is easy. So in terms of like the borrowing power is okay. It's more about your 50,000 is stuck in that property and you're not getting interest on it because it's sitting in their account and they're not obligated to give you interest.
Yeah.
And if they keep dragging it on to like 2027, then it's like there's a lot of missed opportunities where you could have done something with that 50 grand or bought some property that could have settled like a year ago and you would have enjoyed all the growth. So see whether that could help you. And I don't know, like obviously you don't want to buy this place anymore, right? If you can get out, you just get out, right?
Yeah, I just want to get out. I just want to use it towards something else.
Yeah. All right, mate. Well, anything else?
Nah, I think I just need to deal with the bigger problem right now, which is this. And then after that, I can look for any potential elsewhere.
Yeah. So
you'll be able to send me an email with just like...
I'll definitely send me your email. After this call, I'll send you an email. Right, this is my number as well. You don't need to book another call to get in contact. Maybe you can give me updates on stuff like that. That's all right. Just before I let you go, just be a feedback. So you found me on TikTok. Was there a particular video you saw that prompted you to call me? Like, just how you found me?
No, it was really insightful. It's like, you give off like a very comfortable vibe. Like it's not like talking to like a lawyer or like different mortgage brokers and stuff like that. Like when I found you on TikTok and how casual you were and the phone calls that you do, it just brought like a different kind of comfort.
Oh right, yeah. I just try to be real. Like I'm very street. Like I'm very like street as a person. Like a street broker, street as in life. So just trying to like run through all that bullshit. Just like tell the truth, and the truth should usually prevail.
Yeah, no, I love it.
Yeah. Awesome, mate. Well, hopefully, this has given me a bit of hope. I know it's a shit position, but you're still young, right? You're in your 20s, early 20s?
Yeah, I'm 25.
Yeah, it's 25. So, even if they have, if they say, hey, fucking sunset clause 2027, at the end of the day, you got to get your money back. It's either the place goes bankrupt, or... Yeah, it's just the thing is it's just opportunity cost, right? It's like but then it's like what can you do if they have like bulletproof contracts and go you can't get out. I don't care what you say, you can't get out. Then it is what it is. But hopefully you can change the solicitor representing you, and you can get like at least get authorities aware that what they're trying to do to you is like not good, and give them pressure.
Yeah, will do.
Yeah. Awesome, mate. Well, I'll let you go. Have a good weekend and chat soon, man.
So I spoke to this client today and I'm trying to help you in generational poverty. And how about you? Like, you spoke to a client today or yesterday. Oh, shit! This is crazy. Oh, shit! There was a girl in New South Wales or something?
Yeah.
She got killed in a thunderstorm.
What? Are you joking?
Yeah. Not joking.
When?
Later. 3 hours later.
This case, so what happened with this guy was he bought an off the plan property and
2022, and then the developer is saying that he hasn't been built yet. So he's asking me about sunset clause, how do I get out of it? And I was telling him about the traps of buying off the plan and how to get out of it.
That happened to one of my clients.
Which one?
So his first purchase. So now he's seeking his investment property. But he got his person guarantee scheme approved and everything.
Like generally, guys, when you buy off the plan, the developer sets a time frame when they'll build it, and it's called like a sunset clause. All right, cool. So here comes my food. So yeah, I was speaking to this guy, and he was like saying he bought this property with some like property guru thing, which I won't mention names, but it starts with F. Right. Well, the first letter is F. And yeah, and he bought this off the plan, and this off the plan still hasn't settled. Bought in 2022. It's 2025. He asked me, "Hey, what can I do about it? Is this normal?" I'm like, "This is not normal." He's in Sydney, and he bought it in Victoria. He's never seen photos of the building. They don't send him updates where the building's at. And the F thing was, when I spoke to him, he made the biggest boo-boo. When you guys buy off plan, this is the biggest boo-boo that you shouldn't do, which is his solicitor was recommended by the developer. So when they went through the contract of sale, obviously they brushed over the sunset clause, because he realized now the sunset clause was like 2 years, but when you go into it, they have another like 5 to 7 years, which means there's like 9 years for them to complete the property. And if they don't complete in time, if they don't complete it within that time period, it's okay, and they don't need to release his $50,000, because it's a $500,000 purchase, and he's got $50,000 with them, and that $15,000 hasn't been doing anything for the last 3 years. Yeah, so what do you think? I told him that he was screwed.
So what is it that he wants now? Do you want the money back? Is that why?
Yeah, he wants to know how he's going to get his money back, what's his rights, and obviously I'm not a solicitor, but I have experience dealing with these cases. But usually the contract of sale is pretty like tightly knit, like pretty much bulletproof contract, right? And I don't think he can get out of it. But I told him to seek independent legal advice. So I gave him a solicitor in Victoria. You know, like Reem. Yeah, so she was a client of us, also found us on TikTok and social media. So hopefully she can help him, because I was like, number one, you need to get independent legal advice. You can't have a solicitor represent you. Because he's like, oh, I spoke to my solicitor to address this issue, they just fobbed me off, which is not right. So yeah, Grace, that was my 15-minute call with this client. And when I get back to the office, I'll give you guys another breakdown of my tips to avoid buying off the plan. How's that first? How's it first? Good?
Especially because it's raining outside.
Yeah?
I know I'm Korean, but I feel like first my coffee's like every time I'm hungover or sick, I go to first. Like, I don't know why, it just always makes me feel better. Is it just me? I'm the only Korean that will say this.
Is it just her, guys?
Is it just me, guys?
So I ordered some vermicelli noodle with lemongrass and spring rolls and some other nice stuff. I don't know what it is. Yeah, but I just didn't feel like first yet.
Thanks, Q.
All right, thanks, man.
Okay, mate.
Bye. So guys, as you can see from that call, the client has purchased a off the plan property in 2022, and what happened was the client who purchased this property, right, you know, as you can see from here, I'm trying to get a highlighter over here, right, they bought a property in 2022, hasn't settled yet, and it's 2025, so delayed obviously for more than, you know, 3 to 4 years, as he's been saying, because probably been engaging with this lot since 2021, right? And it's a measly $500,000 property, but $50,000 is stuck in the you know, the developer's account, and there's nothing he can do about it because the contract that is probably written and he's signed is bulletproof, as I will speak to him on the phone call. So guys, be careful. There are like a lot of takeaways from this call. Basically, if you're gonna buy property, now I'm not gonna bag out that name just in case I get a defamation suit from them, but I have spoken to a lot of clients who have told me that these mob who's doing marketing everywhere, and I don't want to mention names, but you probably know who he is. Oh, these are the 3 suburbs gonna boom next year and blah blah blah, right? You got to do a bit of due diligence, and obviously it's pretty hard because their Google reviews are like meticulously vetted. Any bad reviews, they'll defame, they'll send you a defamation case. So I would probably say just be careful of buying off the plan properties, right? And it's very hard to not get sucked in with the marketing. I would probably say if there is a lot of existing properties that you can buy, do get the property from that. Otherwise, look at the developer who's doing the project versus who is the person, the buyer's agent or the marketing guru in between selling you that property and saying, oh, it's so fantastic. Look at the developer, look at past projects. If this is the first time, the first rodeo of this developer doing this project, maybe be very skeptical about it. I will probably say look at the contract, make sure the buyer's agent and developer doesn't refer you to the buyer's solicitor that's vetting the contract. There is clearly a conflict of interest. There's no arm's length, you know, there's no arm's length transaction here. Obviously the developer and the solicitor or the conveyancer that's representing you, obviously the developer and solicitor are pretty tight as 2 peas in a pod. They're definitely going to represent more of the developer's interest than you. So when they're vetting through the contract, they probably will gloss over the sunset clause. Number 3, look at the sunset clause. When can you exit? Ask them, when can you exit? Learn from this guy. You never asked him, learn from this client over here. He never asked the question, when can I exit? What is my worst case scenario? Right? How do I get out of this? Right? What if they keep my money and don't build this property? What are my legal rights? Right? So guys, hopefully you like this video, and hopefully he gets a good outcome of this. He's going to give me updates in the future. I'd love to update you with this video as we progress along in helping our clients end the generational poverty curse in their family. See you next time.